Hello, everybody. I'm Josh Korick with your weekly natural gas market update. If you're looking to be entertained, you have not come to the right place. Let's get to this. Want to show you a quick graph here of the December price movement over the last year. And we see that prices for the longest time throughout winter, going into the spring, were near $3. But then they started to nosedive off. And the reason I bring this graph up is last winter and into the spring, a lot of people asked us, like, should we hedge for the coming winter because we're going to beat our budget of last year? And we were very tempted to do this because it beats budget. But at the end of the day, the fundamentals said the market's going to come down due to injections, and we are very happy that we didn't have anybody hedge and that we followed the course and actually did our hedging in August this year. So just kind of a random note to start off with. I want to give you some quick hits for the week itself. The market forecast for neutral, which will fall off into the books in 3 business days, is neutral in itself, and we're just on a hold. It was kind of a sleeper week for the November contract. The gas prices this week compared to last week have moved 0 cents, nothing at all. Took a little bit of a nosedive earlier this week, and then it just came back up over the last couple days and crept up and ended at no movement since last week. The storage report was right in the middle of where they thought for expectations. 87 BCF injected into the ground last week reported. So let's do a check on the market prices that we're seeing right now. Again, there's 3 more trading days to go before November closes off the books. Gas is currently trading at $2.325 per decatherm. For November. Last year, if you remember, we talk about this each week, it settled at $3.18, so significantly lower than where we were last year. Just a quick reminder, we are in the month of October, and that price settled at $2.43 per decatherm. When we look at our local index points, this is what we base off overs and unders for people in our program again. Chicago has bumped up for another week. It's at $2.29, and the Ventura, for our friends on the western part of the state, is at $2.34 a decatherm. Now let's pull up the NYMEX forward price curve chart. This is looking ahead now of where prices are at in the futures market. The November to March gas contract, if we had even load pricing, would be at $2.46.7. The 2020 strip is at $2.39, and the 2021 strip is at $2.42.6. So pricing is low going forward, but again, a lot of people are heat load clients here, so that isn't quite reflective of what you would pay if you were to hedge on those volumes. The cheese plant would be different and fit more of that profile. The November price movements right now, when we look at this graph, it's come a long way on this journey, just like the December, from over $3 coming all the way down to where we are here today. The November prices are still below the 100 and 200-day moving average, though they have now crept up above the 20-day moving average. In summation, all in all, what does this mean? Prices are low. And that's something we all get to enjoy. Let's take a look at the storage report that came out for last week's gas into the ground. It comes out here today. We noticed an injection cycle this week of 87 BCF into the ground. The 5-year average is 69 BCF, so we're more than 20% above the 5-year average, which says something of its own. We are currently sitting in the ground at 3,606 BCF. That means the glass is about 82% full of what it can handle in the ground. We are now 26 BCF above the 5-year moving average itself, and that puts storage at 519 BCF over last year at this time, which is significantly higher than where we were rolling into winter. And of course, last year, as you said, we were about $1 higher than where we are now, so it all kind of makes sense in that vein. Let's take a look at the weather forecast here. When we look ahead at the 6 to 10 day forecast that NOAA's providing for our area in the country, it is definitely showing a trend here that we've been noticing over the last couple of weeks, which is colder weather coming from the Pacific Northwest into the Midwest, and now throughout the entire country, as you can see there. The NOAA 30 to 90 day forecast right now used to have the entire country in red, being above average, but not anymore. Nope. What do they have? The entire country's in red except for one state in the union. You want to take a guess? It's us. So now they've moved us to a neutral temperature that they're predicting over this winter. So that's been a change here over the last week in itself, and it literally is the state of Wisconsin. Lastly, I want to do a special shout out to a wonderful client of ours, Mark Monfrey, down at the Elmbrook School District. We're very grateful to have him in his school in our program. If you respond back to this with an email of any sort, I got a small token of appreciation I want to share with you. I want to thank everybody for watching this. I hope you have a great weekend. Have a wonderful week, and we'll catch you next week. Take care.